You may not control all the events that happen to you, but you can decide not to be reduced by them.
What's up, YouTube? And hey, Rollies. It's your girl, Amber Saritha. If you didn't know my name, that's what it is. If you didn't know me and you're new to this channel, thank you for tuning in. I'm gonna make this video short and sweet. I had an unboxing plan, but I think I'm gonna just do that in my next video. Show y'all this new website. It's official, y'all. Like, it's decent, and it's like, a matter of fact, I'm gonna just wait and show y'all when you know, the video arrives and everything. But yeah, I just wanted to share that special news with y'all that I informed y'all about in my last video. Basically, you all know, it was no secret. I shared, you know, that I was in a facility due to, you know, situations. But the good news is that I actually am getting a new lease to my apartment, and I'm moving. So I'll be out of here, actually, and there will be no more facility for your girl. And I'm very elated, more than elated. Like, I don't even know the word to describe it, but you know, it's nothing like having your own, and like, just, you know, not having to answer to nobody, and just having your freedom. And when you're used to being independent and having your own, and then like, you know, like, situations occur and it's like you have to kind of start over. Well, yeah, it's nothing like having your own, and I'm so grateful to be able to say that again. I guess I'm not going to get too much into detail. I'm not going to, you know, share like where I'm going to be living and everything, but I definitely got my apartment underway, and I'm so grateful to God. I'm grateful to everyone. Oh, and I'm actually recording on my phone, y'all. I bought another phone, which is another blessing that I'm grateful to be able to say and have, and I give all glory to God, because without him none of this would be possible. And I pray, and I know God hears my prayers, because things have been working out in my favor. And my grandmother prays too, and she's a praying warrior, and I'm just so grateful. Like, I'm just so grateful. I didn't want to get on here and ramble or anything, but I know it's been like a week or so since my last video, and I didn't want to keep y'all waiting. This is not the content that I wanted to put out, but I did want to share this good news with y'all, because it's good news. Yeah, you know, like, I'm in a good space. Like, I'm in a good space, like, mentally. My health is good. Physically, I'm just ready to continue this journey and just, you know, live my best life and be the best that I can be. I don't have time for relationships right now, because the last one I was in, y'all know what happened. You know, he took my phone. He stole my phone because I no longer wanted to be with him or deal with him. Never had that kind of issue before in my life, but I don't ever want to go through that again. So I'm going to take my time. I'm not rushing into any more relationships. Not saying that I rushed, but I have this thing where, like, my vibe is, I have a good vibe. And, you know, like, once, you know, someone's comfortable with me, and like, I could feel like I could be comfortable with them, you know, it goes from there. And I'm not in high school, so, you know, we all grown and everything, so things just flow. But you never you don't see the person's true colors in the beginning. People don't always show you who they are in the beginning. You know, it's always Kool-Aid and sugar in the beginning, and then people's true colors come out afterwards. But you know, I'm over that. I'm not even I'm not even looking for love. Like, not saying that I don't believe in love, because I do. I believe there's someone out there for me. And I believe that when it's time to happen, it's going to happen. And, like, I don't know. I'm just in a good space. Like, loving myself has been the best thing for me. And it seems like, you know what it seems like? It seems like every time I get to a point where I'm like, focused on myself and like just so adamantly loving myself and like, you know, showing, like, caring for myself and just doing what I need to do for myself, it always seems like the devil try to throw you a curveball, and it can be in the form of whatever, a person, an action, anything, you know. And that's the test. And you know, being human, we all gonna make mistakes, and the key is to learn from those mistakes and not repeat them. If you don't feel right about a situation, get out of it. If you don't feel treated the way you need to be treated, get out of it. Don't ever let anybody lower your self-esteem. This goes for guys, this goes for women, but I'm mostly speaking to the women here, because that's who I relate to, the women. Because I know us women, when we get in a relationship, or, you know, we think we're in love with somebody, we give it our all, and then we sometimes not, you know, like, plan to, but it's like they become our world. Or let me just speak for myself, because that's what I have to do. And that can't be the case. It's just like, I don't know, you just really have to, before you can really get to know somebody else, you really have to know yourself. Like, you really have to know yourself, and you have to know what you're willing to put up with and what you're willing to not put up with. And one thing I won't put up with is disrespect of any sort, and not being cherished as the woman that I am. And I'm a good woman. I don't care what no one says. I'm a good woman. And it's like, I don't know who else needs to hear this, but if you don't have the support around you that you need, or like the people around you that you need, be there for you, fight for you, live for you, and love you so much that can't nobody say anything or do anything to make you feel like you can't. Like, I don't know, you have to be your biggest fan. You have to be your strongest motivator. You have to do this, because this is your life. You get one to live, and don't let nobody stop you from living. Nothing. Don't let nothing stop you from living. Circumstances, finances, people, anything. Once you start loving yourself the correct way, the correct love will gravitate to you. And yeah, so I'm just out here enjoying the night sky, you know, like showing my gratitude to the universe and Almighty God above. I like to do that sometimes, just sit alone and just reflect and just think about what I want and what I don't want. It's like, once you get a taste of what you thought you liked, but then, you know, you come across something better, which is usually the love that you've neglected to give yourself, you no longer have a taste for what you thought you needed or thought you wanted once upon a time. If that makes sense. And I hope it does. But no, this is just a little self-talk. Like, You have to wake up every morning for you. You have to do what you have to do for you. Like, this is your life. You get one to live. Take care of yourself. Love yourself. Do this for yourself. Like, do what you have to do for you. Don't stop living. Don't stop living. Don't stop living for under no circumstance. Don't stop living. And don't ever don't ever let anybody make you feel inferior. You know what I mean? Because no. And I don't care what status somebody thinks they have or whatever. Nobody is above anybody. And it's just live. Like, just live for you. Don't compare yourself to others. Try to just be, the only person you need to be better than is the person you were yesterday, the person you were this morning, the person you were 5 minutes ago. Like, that should be your only competition. The person you see in the mirror. Like, and I mean that mentally, spiritually, physically. You know, I do meditations, and I've been working on my chakras, from my root chakra to my throat chakra, everything. Like, I've been working on my chakras, and my whole thing is just, I want to put out positive energy. I just want to, because that's what I want to gravitate back towards me. You put out the positive energy will come back to you. And when you love yourself so much, nothing anyone says about you can break you, because they're not making you. You make yourself. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying you don't need people, don't get me wrong, but when you put yourself first and you love yourself the correct way, the correct people will come in your life. So I just wanted to get on here and say that. But my good news is that I'm leaving soon, and yeah, I got a new lease on a new apartment, and I'll be moving. So I'll be doing an empty apartment tour first. Unless y'all want a furnished apartment tour, it's up to y'all. Well, I guess it's really up to me, depending on, like, you know, how I feel about it and everything. But we'll get there. But I'm just grateful. Like, I'm truly grateful. And I did this alone, y'all. I did this alone because I need to, because it's my life. Like, it's my life. And depending on people, you're gonna die trying to depend on people. You'll die depending on people. You cannot, like, that's another thing. Like, try not to depend on anybody but yourself, because ain't nobody gonna take care of you the way you take care of you, if that makes sense. And I don't want to get on here ranting and raving and nothing like that, but prayer works, meditation works, and I want the best for everybody. I do. So I'm gonna end it here. I don't really want to make this video too long or anything. Just wanted to put this out there to y'all and share my good news. And like I said, it's your girl Amber Saritha. If you hear what I'm saying and you understand what I'm trying to say and you fuck with the vibes, please don't don't hesitate to click the subscribe button. It's free. And that notification bell will let you know anytime I upload a video. And yeah, like this video, share it with your friends if you like. If not, it's cool. I understand. I'm not mad at you, but I just had to put that out there. So I'm gonna end this here. Over and out. Amber Saritha.